What is going on, everybody? Before we get into this video, I have an offer that you cannot refuse. You guys all know the homie Bluray Outlaw. If you don't, go sub to him. Anyway, he has a friend that he makes custom posters. So if you guys are looking to spice up your man cave, your movie room, or you just have some extra wall space that you feel like you needed to fill something up with, you can get a custom poster, you guys. There's many different shapes and sizes you can order from, and you can get anything but, you know, nudity or something very inappropriate. When I say anything, I literally mean anything. If you want your favorite movie poster, you've never had a chance to find one in a while, he can make it for you. You want your favorite game, he can make it for you. If you want your channel art, he can make it for you. Anything you could possibly imagine, just once again, nothing nudity or inappropriate, he will make it for you guys. He'll work with anybody, he gives great deals, so you have to go check him out. I will leave his email in the top of the description, you guys, so definitely go email him, and I'll also leave the video to Outlaw's channel so you can see his work, guys. I'm going to be ordering some posters from him. He does an amazing job. I actually have a poster wall that I need to fill up a little bit more with some smaller posters, so guys, seriously, right now, go email Outlaw's buddy. He will definitely hook you up. What is up, my movie fanatics, and welcome to another Blu-ray DVD update. This is everything I picked up in the month of April, and guys, I know I have said this a lot, but this is my biggest haul to date. I have over 50 titles to show you guys. Yes, I have over 50 titles. The main reason why is because April was my birthday month, so I got a lot of gift cards, had some extra cash, and I went ham. Another big reason is because I went down to Kentucky to visit Bluray Outlaw, and I found some great stuff down there as well. Real quick, I just want to thank everybody for all the love and support on the Midnight Mauraders channel. If you don't know what that channel is about, and if you love Walking Dead, you like comics, you like video games, you like horror-related stuff, you like Blu-rays, movies, you like it all, we cover everything pop culture and then some on that channel. So go on over, subscribe. We did our first podcast, the Monster Squad podcast, everything about it and Pennywise. It was a blast. Thank you guys for all the support. It really means the world to us. I'm done. Let's jump right into this update. Now, the first thing I want to show you, I actually picked up in March. I forgot to show you guys, and that is the Godzilla collection. I got this at FYE. I actually traded some stuff in and got a pretty good deal on it. It was a great price. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I know Bluray Outlaw bought this set too. We watched all of these together with Jeff, Blue for Life, and a couple other guys. Shout out to them. And it was a blast watching these movies. You know, for me, I love Godzilla. It's fun cheese. I mean, it really is. You can't go wrong with Godzilla, and you'll see a lot more Godzilla in this update later. But yeah, so this is the DVD, the Godzilla collection set. You get 8 movies in here. Let me show you guys the back here. You guys can read those. Pause it, read those. That's everything you get. But this, I highly recommend this set if you guys haven't checked this out. Continuing on with the DVD trend, there was a Kmart that was going out of business, and when I was there for the very last time, they had this huge bin there of all these DVDs for 50 cents a piece. How could I say no? I couldn't. So I picked up some decent titles for 50 cents. First thing I picked up is Ninja. And I did watch this, and I absolutely love this. This movie is very, very unique in a sense where this guy right here, he's an American that is actually an orphan at this ancient samurai dojo. And it's really, really cool. And this guy right here is actually the villain. He ends up playing the villain in the movie. It's a very good movie. A lot of great fight scenes in it. And I actually had a really good time. The only thing is with these DVDs, I mean, hey, they were 50 cents, but you'll see all of them come with this really cheap plastic sleeve. I do have an old case I used to keep CDs in. I'll just throw the DVDs in there and call it a day. Next up, Jess really wanted this one, and that is Upside Down. And now the only person I know in this is Kristen Dunst. And now this is actually kind of a unique story. I was reading it back, and I watched a trailer on this. As you can see, there's 2 different worlds here, and they each live on a different world. It's a love story, and, you know, one lives on A, one lives on B. They fall in love, but A can't live on B. You know, typical love story type thing, but it has an interesting concept. So I'm sure Jess and I will end up watching this one night when we have nothing else to watch, and yeah, she's a big fan of this. If anybody's ever seen Upside Down, let me know. I want to say it was on Netflix or Hulu or something. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of Upside Down. It wouldn't be an update without some Van Damme fun, and I picked up 2 Van Damme movies. First one I picked up is Derailed. Now I looked up online to see if this movie and the other movie I'm about to show had a Blu-ray release, and it doesn't seem like it does. But hey, Van Damme cheese, guys, enough said. You know, I'm finally to the point, with the exception of maybe 3 movies, I have my Van Damme collection where I want it. And I can really proudly say that. But if you guys know if there's a Blu-ray release for either of these, please let me know. And if I can find them for a good price, I'll definitely pick them up. But once again, 50 cents, I had to have them. And the other Van Damme movie I picked up is Wake of Death. Once again, it's Van Damme cheese, you guys. If you want to shut your brain off, put in a popcorn movie, and just have a good time. I mean, I always pick Van Damme or Stallone or Schwarzenegger, somebody just to have fun with. But once again, guys, if either of these have a Blu-ray release, please let me know. Either Derailed or Wake of Death, please let me know. I wouldn't mind having these on Blu-ray. Moving along to things that I picked up in Kentucky. First up, we have a double feature of Mr. Deeds and Big Daddy. I mean, guys, first off, you gotta go, if you haven't seen the Midnight Marauders What's in the Bin, go check that out. First off, it's on the Midnight Marauders channel, but it was a blast doing that video. But I love old school Adam Sandler. I love Mr. Deeds. I love Big Daddy. I love Waterboy. All his classic movies. Happy Gilmore I really like. And to finally own these two, I mean, I couldn't believe I found these down there. It was actually Outlaw found them for me out of the bin, but it was awesome. Got this at a pawn shop for $3. Signs. I don't know why I never had this movie. I mean, come on. It's an M. Night Shyamalan classic. I love Signs. I didn't know this, but Jess actually really likes this movie too. It was, you guys can see it's still sealed. I haven't watched it yet, but getting back into horror, so I'll be watching this soon. You can't go wrong with Mel Gibson and Signs, guys. If you've never seen this movie, I highly recommend it. Another pawn shop pickup for $3. Cliffhanger. I've been looking for this everywhere. I was hoping that maybe like my CD warehouse would have it. I've been checking eBay, but it's always like pretty expensive. And I can't believe I scored this at a pawn shop down in Kentucky. It was awesome. Love this movie. Anything Stallone. Once again, guys, you know I love my fun popcorn action movies, and this is it right here. Anything with Stallone, Schwarzenegger, or Van Damme, count me in. Another pawn shop pickup. Mrs. Doubtfire. Probably one of my favorite Robin Williams movies. I remember watching this all the time as a kid. Seeing him play a woman is hysterical. And Sally Field, I absolutely love Sally Field in this movie. I don't know, I've always liked her in this. And this movie is just spectacular, guys. I paid $3 for it. I mean, this is one that I've always wanted. I mean, I have Jumanji, which I used to watch all the time as a kid. And I would have to say probably next up of the Robin Williams movies that I must have is Flubber, but I don't even know if that has a Blu-ray release, so let me know, guys. But Mrs. Doubtfire, how can you not love this movie? Also picked this up at the bin in Kentucky, and that is Pay the Ghost with Nicolas Cage. Guys, I'll admit it, I'm a fan of Nicolas Cage. I like Ghost Rider, the first one, not the second one. I know it's not the best movie, I get it, but I enjoyed it. I really like Con Air. And Bluray Outlaw says, well, if you like Nicolas Cage, this is probably one of his best movies ever, and it's freaky as hell. So I had to have it, because anything that Outlaw recommends, I'm going to scoop up. And you know what? Just, I mean, look at that artwork and stuff. I haven't watched this yet. I do want to watch this really, really soon. But if you guys know anything about this, please let me know. There's the back for you if you guys have never seen this. But this is, check your Walmart bins for this, you guys. This is, what, $7.88? Awesome finds. Moving along to more Walmart bin pickups. I've been looking everywhere for this. And I found out that my Walmart bin is like 2 or 3 weeks behind everybody else. So when I finally saw this, I flipped out and I jumped for joy. It's more Van Damme, you guys. Yes, there's more Van Damme in this haul, and that is The Order and Nowhere to Run, the double feature. Hell yeah, guys. Definitely check your Walmart bins for this. You can never have enough Van Damme. I've said it like 6 times already this update, but yes, I'm really excited. Once again, just 2 awesome movies to sit down, turn your brain off, and even have a smile at, because some of the stuff in these are just cheesy, but it's always good fun. So yes, can never have enough Van Damme. One movie that I saw a lot of the BlueTube community pick up, and I couldn't believe my Walmart actually carried something other than a bunch of DVDs, and that is Major Payne. I watched this movie, and let me tell you something, guys. This movie holds up in every single way that I remember as a kid. I watched this on VHS, this and Heavyweights and Out Cold on like at least 3 or 4 times a week with a good friend of mine when we were growing up. This movie holds up so freaking well. It's fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. To see Damon Wayans play like a slime ball, it's in his voice that he does, oh, it's so much fun. But I really like the end of this movie too. It's just, I don't know, it's just one of those great movies, a family night movie, that's what it's a great family night movie, or if you want a good laugh, I mean, it really does hold up. Some more cheesy action for you guys. I picked this up at CD Warehouse. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it's a triple feature of the Delta Force, Missing in Action, and Missing in Action 2. Now we're moving on to Chuck Norris now. You gotta have some Chuck Norris in your life as well. I have not seen Missing in Action or Delta Force in such a long time. I remember them being on TV a lot, and like my cousin always talking about them, but I haven't seen them in such a long time. And Chuck Norris, man. I mean, remember the Chuck Norris jokes in high school and stuff? Well, I was in high school with the Chuck Norris jokes, but fantastic movies. I want to say I either played $7.99 or $10 for them. I can't remember, but I mean, for a triple pack, hell yeah, count me in any day of the week. This was a birthday present from Jess. You guys know I'm on a mission to try to get every Stephen King movie that is out. So far, I'm doing pretty good. I forget how many I have. Maybe I'll show off my Stephen King collection if you guys want to see it, but yeah. And that is Cat's Eye. I held off on this one for a while. It looks like it was on sale here because you guys can see it's still unopened. And then it was $14.99, but I figured, you know what? They had one copy left at my FYE, and I said, forget it. I'm picking it up. And Jess was like, happy birthday, enjoy it. And this has a really, really young Drew Barrymore, just like Firestarter. So I've never seen this movie. I'm gonna be honest, I've heard a lot of, about it. Like, it's not the greatest, but I'm just actually really happy to have it. I know some of his movies are just off the wall cheesy sometimes, but I'm excited to have it. Moving along to some stuff I picked up at the exchange. I actually had a 20% off coupon for my birthday on anything used, so I had to go a little wild in there. First thing I picked up is Earthquake. And my mom was in the disaster movies. She used to watch Earthquake, Volcano, and Twister all the time. And I haven't seen this movie in years. I'm really excited to actually own this one. We also watched Day After Tomorrow a lot too. But I haven't seen it in a really long time, and it actually includes the original surround sound. I mean, it's cheesy. It's cheesy fun. I really like it. But I mean, it just kind of brings me back to my childhood. That's the whole reason why I got it, so I'm glad to own it. Next thing I picked up is a Jim Carrey classic, The Mask. I love this movie. I absolutely love this movie. And as you guys know, Jim Carrey movies have a tendency to go out of print, like the Ace Ventura set. So I was like, man, the Cable Guys also, there's a few of his movies that are out of print. And I said, I gotta get this while I can. It was only $4, I do remember that. I couldn't believe how cheap it was, so I said, I'm grabbing that. Absolutely love this movie. Look, come on. If that doesn't put a smile on your face right there, just him in a yellow, banana yellow suit, what more could you want to life? This is another childhood favorite of mine growing up. I always watched this. Absolutely had a lot of fun with this. Hey, it's The Mask. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out, but I'm pretty sure you have. And the last thing I picked up at the exchange, this is a 4-film favorite movie collection. There we go. We got Galaxy Quest, Lost in Space, Mars Attacks, and Red Planet. I primarily got set for Galaxy Quest and Mars Attacks. I do enjoy Lost in Space a little bit. It's been a really long time, so I don't really remember it very well. But I've been wanting Mars Attacks for a really long time. I love Tim Burton. And you want to talk about the ultimate cheesy, fun movie? I used to drive my parents up a wall with this because I used to watch this all the time, and they couldn't stand the way that the aliens talked, and they did that. Rah, rah. She hated that. And I mean, come on. I mean, plus, so I want to say I only paid $7 for this. Actually, I want to say it was cheaper than that. I don't remember. But, I mean, come on, 4 movies for a great price. And, I mean, 3 of the 4 movies are awesome. I've never heard or seen of Red Planet. If anybody knows anything about it, please let me know. Now, moving along to the giant monster movies I picked up a ton of them. I've been trying to expand my giant monster movies, plus Outlaw's been showing me the way of Godzilla, and I'm really excited to have this set here. I picked it up for $3 at Half Price Books, and that is Gamera Volume 1. Let me show you guys what you get. You get 4 movies. Actually, here, I'll show you the back. It'll be easier that way. That's what you get. You guys can pause it. I can't pronounce these names, so I'm not going to try and make a fool of myself, even though I do that every video. $3, guys, and you're probably wondering, well, how? Why? Because this is usually a $10 set at Half Price Books. And if you guys see it right there, because it had a chip in the Blu-ray case. That's the only reason why. I can't believe it. All because it had a chip in the Blu-ray case. So, I'm so excited to have this. Now I gotta get Volume 2 eventually. I did see it at half price, but I just didn't scoop it up yet. I didn't have the money, but hopefully, I'll pick it up real soon. Moving along to some Godzilla movies. I'm going to start with the worst first, because a lot of people say this is the worst Godzilla ever. Me, personally, I don't really hate it that much, and that is Godzilla. What year was this made? I don't remember. Oh, God, I'm slipping on camera. Holy crap. 98. 98, 99, 98. We're going to say 98. 98. I actually saw this in theaters with my brother and dad, and we had a great time. I mean, it's cheesy, it's bad, it's I wouldn't consider it really a Godzilla movie, but I have fun with it. Plus, it's part of the collection. I'm glad to have it. Plus, look at that shine, man. That's really cool in the artwork. I don't know. I'm weird, and I get amused by everything. So, Godzilla, 1998. These next three I got off of Amazon really cheap, and I had a gift card, so I didn't pay that much out of pocket. And they are Godzilla vs. Destroya and Godzilla vs. Mega Guerarius. I cannot say that right without looking at it. And I probably said it wrong anyway, because that's what I do. Haven't seen either of these, but because they were so cheap, I was just really excited to pick it up. Plus, I'm expanding my Godzilla set, because that original set that I picked up is kind of really sparked my interest again in Godzilla. So I'm trying to pick up a lot of them when I can. So I'm really happy to have this. Next up here, we have Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah and Godzilla vs. Mothra. Mothra has always been my favorite villain he goes up against. But I mean, after watching that box set, King Ghidorah, man, he's a badass. I mean, he don't mess around, and I really like him. So, I'm really pumped that I got this for such a good deal. I forget what I paid for it. I want to say $8 max, but awesome deal. Really happy to have this. And last from the Amazon purchases, we got Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 and Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. I loved Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, so I was like, I have to have the second one. I had to have it. I can't wait. I think Mechagodzilla is a complete badass. Space Godzilla, I've never seen, but I mean, I'm really digging all of the Godzilla movies, so I can't wait to dive into that one as well. But I'm really pumped to have Mechagodzilla, because I really like him. And then we got a little Rodan there in the background. But really excited to have this one too. But like I said, just trying to expand my Godzilla collection, trying to watch more Godzilla, because that box set really sparked my interest into it again. So very happy to have this. This last one here I got off of eBay for an amazing price. Thank you, Bluray Outlaw, for sending me the link to that, and that is Godzilla 2000. Hell yeah, we did watch this, and I absolutely loved this movie. It's everything and more that I want out of Godzilla. If you guys would ever want to watch a Godzilla movie, I mean, other than like the 2014 one, I highly recommend this one. Highly recommend this one. You guys will have a good time with it. It won't let you down. I had so much fun with this. But I'm really excited to have all these Godzilla movies now. My collection's slowly getting there, slowly but surely. But hey, takes time. But I'm excited to have all these Godzilla movies. It's awesome. Moving along to slipcovers. On my last out and about, I went to CD Warehouse and I picked up Amusement. I said this in my out and about, but I've seen this 100 times at CD Warehouse, and it's always dirt cheap, so I had to snag it. Plus, guys, if you guys didn't know, I love clown movies. I have an obsession with clowns. It all because of Pennywise. Listen to the Midnight Marauders podcast. You'll find out more about that. But I just love movies that have to deal with clowns. I don't know why. They fascinate me. They scare me. I have fun with it. But I haven't watched this yet. And a lot of people said that, some people said it was good, some people said it was meh, other people said it just, the art looks cool. So I totally agree with that. I think the artwork looks great, so I can't wait to watch this one. And last of the slips, I've got this at the Exchange. This was part of my birthday haul, and that is The Guest. I can't believe I didn't pick this movie up. I watched it twice on Netflix, and I love this movie. I was shocked to have a slip. So if you guys, is the slip rare? Let me know in the comments below. Is the slip rare? Because when I saw this, I did a backflip. Because one, I absolutely love this movie. And two, it had a slip. What more could you want in life? And fun fact for you, if you guys didn't see the new Beauty and the Beast live action, that's the Beast. Fun fact for you. So definitely check this movie out. The setting, the Halloween setting is brilliant. It's a good fall Halloween time movie to watch. But great movie. Moving along to my favorite part of the update, and that is Scream Factories. I picked up 3 last month. First up, we got Pumpkinhead 2. I had Pumpkinhead 1. I had to get Pumpkinhead 2. Shout out to Bluray Outlaw again. Threw me a link. I only paid $10 for this. Awesome. I'm so glad I only paid $10 for it. Let me guys show you the reverse artwork really quick, because I have the original artwork. I really like it. Pumpkinhead's just a really good fun. I highly recommend the first movie if you guys haven't seen it. I haven't sat down and watched this one yet, but I'm really pumped to see it because I loved the first movie. And there's the reverse artwork for you guys. Can you guys see? I hope you guys can see that. That's the reverse artwork. I like the original poster better, but this is still really cool too. So, awesome. Next up is a movie that I was hoping and wishing that would get a Blu-ray release, and I can't believe it actually got a Scream Factory release. I still can't believe I actually own this, and that is Tales from the Hood. Guys, if you watched the Scarefest video, we picked up Tales from the Hood, and we got the bootleg copy, and I watched it with the guys, and it was so much fun. I absolutely love this anthology film. Love everything about it. So here's the new new commissioned artwork, as they say. Love all the colors. I love how all the characters are in there. It's fun, man. They always do a great job with their artwork. And then you get the traditional artwork, which I really, really, really like. And that is, look at that. The skull. You guys can see his gold tooth and the awesome sunglasses. I love it. You guys, if you didn't pick up Tales from the Hood, I highly recommend it. Go pick it up. It's a fun watch. Last of the Scream Factories, I actually picked this up at a really, really small local convention, and they were just having a ton of comics. It was 90% comics, but they had some toys there, and they had some movies. And when I was there, I couldn't believe it, because I thought that they just had Post-it notes on all these movies. I paid $8 for this movie, you guys. $8 for this awesome Scream Factory with a slip, and that is Halloween 2. This is one that I always wanted. I can't believe I have the slip for it too. $8. This guy had like a ton of cheap movies and some ton of cheap toys. I guess he was just getting rid of it all. Fantastic. I absolutely love the artwork on this. I couldn't believe it. And the slip, I mean, I would say the slip's in great shape. It just has a little bit of a ding or two on the corners, but what can you do, right? For $8, guys. $8. I don't usually double dip. I have the whole box set. But how could I say no to this? And this is probably my favorite artwork out of all the Halloween movies, and that is with the pumpkin with the skull in it. I absolutely love this artwork. I am so excited to own this. I can't believe I only paid $8 for it. Like I said, I don't usually double dip, but with Halloween and Scream Factory, how can you not double dip? Plus, it was $8. I can't believe it. So this was an awesome find. This is probably the deal of the update. We got 2 more complete collections for you guys. I picked this up down in Kentucky at FYE. Bluray Outlaw actually found it. We were digging through everything, and that is the Wishmaster collection. My first Vestron ever, you guys. I'm so excited to have this. I recently just saw the first Wishmaster 2 years ago or 3 years ago when I did my very first 24-hour horror marathon. And I absolutely loved it. So to have all of them now, I mean, come on, to have all of them. Look at that artwork, too. That artwork's gorgeous. So I'm so thrilled to actually have all these. I can't wait to dive in and watch them all. And I just realized, because I'm a Vestron noob, I guess this is the 9th movie they came out with. I didn't know that they did that on the spine, so that's really cool. The only complaint that I have about this movie, or this set, and this is just minor, and this is just me being picky, is that I love the disc art, but they don't tell you what's in there. Like, they don't tell you what movie's what. They just... It's all the same, which, you know what, I can't complain because I got a great deal on it because I traded a whole bunch of stuff in, so I'm really, really glad to own this set. And yeah, guys, I highly recommend checking out Wishmaster if you haven't. Alrighty, guys, we are down to the last thing, but on my last out and about, I picked up something that I really wanted. I couldn't believe they actually had it, and that is the Phantasm collection. I have watched the first 2 Phantasms. I watched the first Phantasm twice and the second one once, and guys, I love these movies. I mean, I'm gonna say straight out right now, be honest with you guys, these movies ain't for everyone. If you like movies that question you, and then that, you know, you kind of form your own opinions, hypotheses on that, I would definitely check these out. But if you're not into that kind of stuff, like the mind-melting movies, don't waste your time. But this set's awesome. You get them all here. You get... Did I put them in the right order? Yeah, you get all 5. Plus, you get this amazing booklet and a poster. I'll show you guys the booklet, the poster I don't want to take out and unravel. But you get this amazing, thick booklet. I mean, look at that. And I'll show you guys the disc art too, or on the Blu-rays too. But I mean, this thing's thick, has facts, pictures, everything. I only read a little bit of this book, but I mean, look how cool this is, you guys. So, I mean, just for the booklet alone, for some toilet reading, I mean, you can never go wrong, and I like to learn and find out interesting things. But what I really like about this set is the artwork. And each one has a sphere with the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what's really cool, if you don't like that, what you could do is, if you look here, I'm actually going to take the disc out for you guys so you can get a better view. You can switch the artwork. I left them in with the spheres. I like it better that way. And I mean, maybe one day I'll switch them, but I think it's really cool that they did it that way. That way they give you some options. Really, really cool. But if you guys haven't picked this set up, I highly recommend it. Wellgo USA put this out. They're all Wellgo USA except for the second movie. It was a Scream Factory release. Here, and I'll show you guys when you look. You guys can see on the spine there. Come on, focus. Focus. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Come on, focus. Yeah, so it's all well go except for the second movie that was released by Scream Factory. So amazing set, you guys. I highly recommend it. So there you have it, guys. There's my complete Blu-ray DVD update. Over 50 titles once again. Crazy stuff. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. And also, if you're not subscribed to the Midnight Marauders channel, head on over there. Link will be in the description below. Head on over. Hit that subscribe button if you like anything pop culture. If you're new to my channel and you like movies as much as I do, click that subscribe button. If you like this video and you want to see more, click that thumbs up. And as always, everybody, take care and happy watching.